Tim, Chantel, Usman, and Rob are filming new spin-off in Mexico. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. The 90-Day Fiancé franchise has been creating headlines as its camera crew is again documenting some old-fashioned drama. Yes, a new spin-off is on its way, and fans aren't able to control their excitement. Many chaotic stars, like Tim Malcolm, Chantel Everett, Usman Umar, and Rob Warren, are documenting their relationship chaos. The 90-Day Fiancé franchise can never go out of new ideas as it keeps surprising viewers with its out-of-the-box concepts. While The Last Resort entertained fans, the network is coming up with its 2.0 version. Apparently, a famous blogger, Shabuti, recently confirmed the TLC crew was already in Mexico, and they were filming for another spinoff with some brand new dynamics. The source explained that this spinoff will bring some famous single-cast franchise members to Mexico. They will all live under the same roof and attend therapy sessions. All of them are celebs who have a long list of failed relationships. Hence, they will introspect and then dive back into the dating pool. But how can 90-Day Fiancé go ahead without parties and alcohol? Some eligible bachelors would accompany this, while these single stars will get back to the dating game. 90-Day Fiancé viewers may have been missing Colt Johnson for a while now. Hence, the network decided to bring him back with his awkward but captivating charm. After parting ways with Vanessa, he will work on himself while attending therapy. Then comes none other than Chantel Everett. She is willing to give love another chance after calling it quits with Pedro Jimeno and exploring men in Greece. But how will things move ahead without drama? And when it comes to drama, Rob Warren is the first one to come up. Yes, after his chaotic storyline with Sophie Sierra, Warren is all set for his Mexico adventure. To further add spice to the dynamics, the OG Jennifer Tarazona is also returning to the reality TV realm, and fans will witness how she will navigate her life after splitting from Jesse. But Usman Umar is the reason why fans are holding onto their breaths. They are willing to see if he is still into older American women or if things have changed. But that's not all. After having a failed relationship on the Single Life spinoff, Tim Malcolm is all set to make his comeback and try his luck in the realm of love again. 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Jasmine Pineda is claiming that she is still living in the U.S. after her split with Gino Palazzolo for her kids. Jasmine from Panama City met Gino on a website for sugar daddies to connect with sugar babies. Gino and Jasmine were in an online relationship for about 9 months when he went to Panama to meet her for the first time. Gino proposed to Jasmine. She waited for 3 years to move to the U.S., but after she did, Jasmine cheated on Gino with her new boyfriend. Jasmine has been with a man named Matt Brannis since November 2023 after she met him at her gym. It is rumored that Gino kicked Jasmine out and the couple went on The Last Resort Season 2 before parting ways for good and reportedly filming The Single Life. In the middle of all the cheating drama, there was no mention of Jasmine's children. It was never Jasmine's intention to bring her kids with her to America immediately, but they had somehow become a priority for her on Happily Ever After, Season 8. Jasmine wanted sympathy and got it. Jasmine came to the U.S. in early 2023 to marry Gino in June 2023. She spoke about how she wanted to get her children to live with her and Gino in Michigan. Jasmine's 2 sons are named Juance and JC, out of whom JC was born with special needs. Jasmine's kids were never seen around her when her scenes were filmed in Panama. It wasn't because she didn't want them to be on camera, but because Jasmine's son, Juance, was living with his biological father, Jasmine's ex-husband, and JC was living with Jasmine's mom. It appears Jasmine was not spending time with her sons anyway when she met Gino, so being away from them in a different country hasn't been much of a big deal. Jasmine could have chosen not to move to America with Gino and convinced him to move to Panama instead. However, Jasmine also had an excuse to immigrate. She recently told her Instagram followers that making the decision to immigrate isn't only changing my present and my future, but it's transforming my family's destiny and entire generations. Jasmine claims she wants to open new doors for her children and future generations. However, where are Jasmine's kids if she's so worried about their future and the generations that will come after them? Jasmine rarely shares any posts about her missing her kids, but she doesn't mind posting videos of her new boyfriend, Matt, caressing her thigh. She goes to places like New York City and Disneyland, but never talks about how she wishes her kids could have accompanied her there. When Jasmine's marriage with Gino failed within a few months, nothing was stopping Jasmine from moving back home. She anyway loved to flaunt her lavish Panama lifestyle before moving to US. Jasmine has been accusing Gino of the delay caused in her son's immigration because he did not mention their names in her K-1 visa application. It was something beyond Jasmine's control, since Gino didn't want to hire an immigration attorney and wished to do the paperwork himself. Gino caused Jasmine great pain, but he did assure her he would ensure she got her green card quickly so she could travel to Panama herself. It wasn't any consolation, but Jasmine had to wait for a few years now for her son's visa's approval, and a round trip to Panama to see them in the meantime would have been her best bet. Gino also started creating delays in filling out Jasmine's green card paperwork. She accused Gino of ruining her life. Gino had another 20% of her immigration paperwork to be filled out. Gino also kept Jasmine's passport and legal documents with him. It's not known if Gino was able to take care of Jasmine's immigration process before he caught her cheating on him. While physical satisfaction was important to Jasmine, and she claimed Gino wasn't showing any intimacy, she could have waited until Gino had sorted out her paperwork to cheat on him. Jasmine had faked her love for Gino from the start because it always looked like a transactional relationship, with Gino showering money on Jasmine, who also stopped going to work as a teacher when she met him. Gino became Jasmine's golden goose. They got to be a part of a big reality TV show together. Jasmine started making money through adult modeling and started endorsing brands. All that matters to Jasmine now is to continue living in America and earn money using her clout on platforms like Cameo and OnlyFans. She has launched her own vegan protein brand and flaunts her American lifestyle on social media as if she was always meant to be there. Jasmine's kids wouldn't fit into her new lifestyle and would have to share space with her and Matt in Matt's apartment where she now lives. Matt could have not liked the idea of paying for her son's schooling and other expenses. Jasmine only used her kids as a storyline. That's it. 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Star Michael Sammy is revealing where he has been hiding since he left Angela Deem in February 2024. Michael said, "Enough is enough," to Angela's cruel mistreatment of him when he took his backpack and burner phone and started walking until he was 5 hours had passed, and he had nearly escaped a dog who was trying to bite him. Michael found the nearest bus station after talking to his friends and took the bus to his new home. Michael started using Instagram in May 2024, following his February 2024 disappearance. Michael painstakingly posted pictures that didn't give away their location. He tagged the location on his Instagram posts as somewhere. Michael slowly started posting Instagram stories which showed Michael's new family in America. Michael has been taking fitness seriously. He plays soccer with them and enjoys outdoor meals, which he could never have been able to do, since Angela didn't think Michael's having friends was a good idea. Michael always did what he wanted, even if it meant he would be lying to Angela. Michael was so sneaky that even a private detective fell into this trap. Michael wasn't really missing when Angela cried about his disappearance on TikTok and worried her followers. The same day that Angela let the police know about his disappearance, Michael reached out to them to let them know he was safe and sound. Michael asked them not to disclose his location because he was afraid of Angela. Michael was able to keep his location a secret for a long time until he was spotted at a Kroger's in Alvin, Texas, in June 2024. Michael had posed for a picture with a fan via Shabuti, which revealed he relocated to Texas. By September 2024, Michael had posed for pictures with various fans in Texas. Angela knew about where he was living, but Michael was not in fear anymore because he already accused her of being abusive in court. Michael has slowly started posting photos and videos from his new neighborhood, where he has been hanging out with his new family. Still, at the same time, Michael is not giving fans a tour of his new home. The place in Michael's TikTok and Instagram uploads looks fancy, and the exact opposite of Angela's messy Georgia place. Michael's living it up. Although he didn't use social media, Michael was a part of some visa groups when he was in Nigeria. He used these to meet new people who were also awaiting their visa approvals to move to the US. Michael was the admin of the Paradise Men group on WhatsApp, which was like a chat room for such men who had married American women and were confused about the visa process. Michael seemed to have kept in touch with anyone whose visa was approved, so he could meet them once he moved to the US. Michael could have already decided which state he was going to move to after he left Angela. He might have even been able to find an apartment immediately after his disappearance because he picked it months ago. Michael was not helpless at all when he left. He knew where he was going. Michael played Angela. He never considered her small-town Georgia home as his own. He yearned for the big city life and is exploring his new home in Texas, one beautiful day at a time. Angela was aware of Michael having family in the US. She had an inkling that Michael could have gone to Texas, but she didn't want to raise an alarm. Angela was trying hard not to think that Michael had abandoned her. She was worried that Michael was in danger and needed her help. She even offered $10,000 to fans who'd offer some news that could have helped her find her way to Michael's house. Michael had watched Angela surprise him by showing outside his door in Nigeria. Angela trashed Michael's car because he had refused to delete his Instagram. 2 years later, Michael is smarter after having learned from his mistakes. While Angela has a general idea of where she can find Michael, she doesn't seem to know his house address. Michael will always stay vague about his address on social media. He's having fun with Angela trying to figure out Michael's whereabouts. Angela will forever keep waiting for the day she comes face to face with Michael. It won't be surprising if Michael's current fame on 90 Day Fiancé brings him opportunities that Angela can't even think of. Michael had planned everything meticulously from the start.